How's it going, guys? I'm gonna go over my MVS collection. It's been a long time since I've showed what I've got. I picked up a lot of stuff since, my first video. So I'm gonna shoot another one. And, yeah, without further ado. These aren't in any order. I got Cyberlip here. But, a lot of my labels are beat up, too. Eventually I'm probably gonna get around to replacing them myself. But, yeah, I'm lazy, so it'll be a while. Anyways, next up is Sengoku. Pretty cool game. I got a lot of games here, so I'm not going to go over each game. But I might say something here and there about, a game or two. But whatever. I'm going to try and get through this kind of quickly. But Samurai Showdown. This here is Windjammers. A lot of these games I showed in my first collection, but I don't really remember exactly what I had then. I don't feel like watching the video over and deciphering what I had then, so I'm just going to show them all. Alpha Mission 2. Yeah, this is one of my really horrible labels. But this game is kind of hard to find for MVS for some reason. But yeah, I picked it up. Label's beat up. I'm not complaining. This one's bad too. A lot of these games came from China and Korea. Because I can get them cheaper there, I kind of got in good with the guys, so I buy several games from them. But a lot of the times they're real scratched up, the labels are horrible, but they always work, and if they don't work, the guys give me, either my money back or they'll send me another one. So it's, you can't go wrong, really. But that was Aggressors of Dark Combat. Yeah, sorry. Probably hard to read. Next up is Burning Fight. Here is King of Fighters 96. I've recently learned that the white carts were rental MVS carts that people could order, I guess through SNK or somebody. So I always thought they were like bootlegs or something, I was kind of wary of buying white carts, but apparently they're rental carts. Another King of Fighter game. Notice this one, 99. Yeah, pretty good one. Big fan of 99. King of Fighters 94. Put these down on the ground. Alright. Big time favorite, Metal Slug. Everybody likes this game, hopefully. Because it's a good one. And Shock Troopers. Recently picked this up. Really cool game. A lot less common than Shock Troopers 2 for some reason. And Z-Blade, another rental cart that I got recently. It's kind of, it's got some color fading and all that stuff, but the game works great, and it's kind of a hard one to come by, so I'm happy to have it anyway. I'll probably just get a shock box and slap it on there. King of Fighters 97. Yeah, like I said, these aren't in any order, so they're kind of just mixed up. Samurai Showdown 4. And Samurai Showdown 3. This is an example of one of the games I really want to make a replacement label for. It's kind of just like cardboard. It's just taped on there with Scotch tape. It's horrible. Alright, we got Art of Fighting. Most of these games are pretty common. I have a bunch of gems for the MVS because a lot of them are super expensive and hard to find. Stakes Winner, yeah. This is Stakes Winner 2, Japanese label. Pretty fun games, actually, if you get the hang of them. Me and my friends will drink beer to the Stakes Winner games and, place our own bets for like, $1. But it's cool. Art of Fighting 3, right? That's 4, yep. And Art of Fighting 2. Baseball Stars 2. Cross Swords. Really cool game. I wish there was a MVS copy of Cross Swords 2. Apparently it's only on the Neo CD. But, you know, it would have been cool if they made it for the MVS. This is an awesome game. Puzzle de Pon. Cool puzzle game. Most of the puzzle games on the MVS are awesome. World Heroes. Not one of my favorites, but some of the later World Heroes games, you know, kind of redeemed, you know, I don't know, the slow gameplay. Ninja Commando. Awesome kind of shooter game. Alright, Fatal Fury 3. Fatal Fury 2. Fatal Fury 1. Those weren't so expensive, so I think I picked all three of those up at one time on eBay. Android Denos, really awesome shooter game. I think I got a little bit of gameplay up on my channel of that. Then there's Baseball Stars 1, or Professional. And Super Sidekicks. Now the rest of the games I have are either in some sort of a box or a shock box that I picked up. But I have a Super 138 in 1. I used to have the 161 in 1, but I gave it to my cousin because I fixed up a cab and hooked him up. You know, kind of wanted him to have all the games to play. So I picked this one up because it's got a bunch of games that the 161 in 1 doesn't have, like Ninja Masters. I mean, there's a whole bunch of games that are on it. Even though there's fewer games, there's better games. The only thing I don't like about it is it has this external, like, on-screen display thing that you gotta plug into your jamming board and then plug into your system, and it's a huge pain in the ass to deal with. And I don't know. I just, after I give up my 16101 to my cousin, I miss it now. Even though this one has different games, I don't like messing with that external on-screen display. It's not as convenient. But that's that. And next up, I bought a copy of Gunlord. I was meaning to put up some gameplay of this game, but after it came out, so many people did gameplays that I just, you know, I thought it'd be kind of pointless. But nonetheless, I got the game. It's really cool. It's a fun game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more NG Dev Team games. Hopefully they put out a whole bunch more. Although they're expensive, I think it's worth, you know, the investment. If worse comes to worse, you can sell them for pretty much what you paid for. Even if you gotta get rid of it for less, you know, at least you get to play the game. But I got Bust a Move here in the box. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother opening it. It's got some of the flyers and stuff. But the rest of the games I have are in shock boxes that I picked up from here and there. Most of them which came from Southtown Homebrew, but I have a couple here that were old school. Like, I'll show you. This is one of the old school shock boxes I have. Magical Drop 2. This came with one of the MVS cabs that I bought and fixed up. I think it was a 2-slot that I sold. But nonetheless, I have Magical Drop 2. But you can tell that there's like 3 individual inserts that go in the sections here, and the Southtown inserts are just kind of one sheet that wraps around, which is way more convenient. Looks cleaner. But this is the older school shock box. You can tell it's all wrinkled up. But yeah, Magical Drop 2. Another old school shock box. Samurai Showdown 2. Awesome game. One of my favorite Samurai Showdowns, mainly because I played the crap out of it as a kid. On to my Southtown homebrew shock boxes. I got Metal Slug 4. Pretty neat how they do the art and all that stuff. If you go to their website, you can choose from several different inserts, and I just picked the ones that I like best. But next up is Metal Slug X. Let's look at the back. Yeah, it's pretty cool how they add a bunch of text and pictures. It's a lot more interesting than the plain carts, most of which, you know, I have. Eventually, I'll get shock boxes for all my games, I think. It's just going to take some time. This is Waku Waku 7. Awesome fighter. There's the back. Yeah, the shock boxes, I think the boxes are about $8 and then the inserts are like $3, you know? So it's not too bad, but when you consider like 40 or 50 games, it starts to, you know, add up. But I mean, it looks way cooler on your shelf. Ninja Masters, really cool fighter game, really popular amongst the Neo Geo fanatics. Back of that one. Okay. And then there is Kabuki Clash. I love the animation in this game. It's really well done. It's surprising when I play it now. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's so old. It seems like it could have, you know, been released a few years ago. But yeah, it's really well done. It's a good game. And last but not least is Voltage Fighter Gao Kaiser. Animated by the dude who did the Fatal Fury series, which kind of, you know, hyped this game up. There's a movie too that isn't all that great, but you know, it's a rare game, or it's one of the rare games on the Neo Geo, and it's not a bad fighter. But yeah, that is the last of my MVS collection. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will be putting up another video of something sometime soon. Take it easy.